everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a Sims 4 girl who is in the Pastel Goth sort of fashion. Now, I know we're just getting started here, but I wanted to say that I don't have a lot of experience with the Pastel Goth fashion, and so if anything's not very correct, if that makes sense, then I apologize. Anyways, I got some custom content, not a lot for this video, to put the sim together, and I had some broken custom content, which was really sad, but anyways, I used these braids, and of course I did this light pastel color, and then I focused more on some minor facial features like the eyebrows and all that stuff, and I messed around with those details for a little bit. But anyways, when I was thinking about this, I looked at some photos for reference to try to understand the fashion better, and I didn't really know how to incorporate that, so I just looked around for some custom content, and eventually I stumbled across some stuff. Like, it was mostly crop tops, so I used a lot of crop tops in this. I used some light colored eyeshadow, I used some big eyelashes, which are glasses, you'll see that later, and I ended up, like I said, mostly using the crop tops. And when I got to the sleep outfit, I think I just did like a crop top and then like some shorts and socks. And as you can see, I'm adding like freckles and some lip tones. I ended up naming her something like Alicia or something. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, after I did all that, I started focusing on the outfits, and I went right into it, but of course, body first. Anyways, so while I was creating her, I felt like I wanted to experiment a little bit and do some things I had never done with my Sims before, which was weird because, you know, after you start getting into the Sims world, you start to do the same things and you repeat stuff. Like, you know, I mostly make girl Sims, but you have to sort of experiment. I think someone just sneezed. Uh-oh. Anyways, I didn't know much going into this. I knew that the pastel colors were the pale family of colors, and I knew that goth was sort of a dark fashion type. You know, usually you'll see the scene girls and all that. And I knew that pastel goth was just combining the creepy nature of the goth style and putting it together with the cutesy sort of pastel colors. So, that is to say, I had no idea what I was doing when I went into this. I just started combining a bunch of crop tops with skirts, with the leggings I had from custom content. I ended up using the same pair of boots in the same color, I think like 3 times. And I ended up relying on the same hairstyle for all but one of the outfits. And it was the formal outfit, I believe, that I changed the hairstyle on. There were this pair of headphones, you know, the kitty headphones, that I felt like I wanted to incorporate somehow, but I ended up not being able to do that because of the clipping it had with the hairstyle. And I tried out a few hairstyles, didn't really seem to work with any of them, so I reverted back to the other ones in the rest of the outfits. And the disappointment I came across was that a lot of the hair ones were broken, which was really disappointing, and you can see me trying to use the kitty headphones right now. And I kept trying to go with that, but it ended up not working in the end. And so I went back to making the outfits, which were really repetitive with all the crop tops. But that's okay, because I am obviously not a professional sim creator by any means. That's not even a thing. That would be a nice job to have, actually. Can you imagine getting paid for making Sims? Anyways, you can see all these hairstyles. I really like some of them, but some of them are a little wacky, and I think I need to delete them. If you could get paid for making Sims, would they pay you based on how many Sims you made an hour, or would they just pay you, like, yearly? How does payment work? I'm having an existential crisis. Why is this what I'm doing with my life? And, okay, anyways, you can see me here experimenting with different boots, with these pastel skirts, with all this pastel stuff, and it gets a little bit away from the goth thing here and focuses more on the pastel part, because I felt like that was a fun aspect of it. And you can see the shirt says "Don't Touch." I thought that was cute. I tried some chokers. Here I think I wanted to have something in the neck area because it felt a little boring, but I ended up not going with anything because none of them looked just right. Anyways, I continue making outfits, still very, very, very repetitive, like what I'm saying. Anyways, I continued, and I found that there wasn't much variation I could get with the custom content I had. I had a necklace in this one, which didn't do very much, and that was about it. Anyways, more crop tops. Can you believe it? More crop tops. Shocking, I know. I ended up using some shorts for this one to kind of have a little bit less color almost, if that makes sense, because I had relied on the skirts for so long that I didn't really think I needed any more skirts, even though I ended up using them later. And I added some rings, accessories to try and spice it up a little bit, which worked and also didn't work at the same time. And then for the sleepwear, I didn't really do a normal pastel outfit. I made it kind of actual sleepwear that would just happen to also be pastel. And I used some pajama shorts and then ended up using these cute socks. I like that shirt. It says a CAS that keeps the basics away. Or a CAS a day keeps the basics away. I think I have Bella Thorne syndrome. Anyways, I had the socks there. You can see they're pink. I think they're lightning bolts. I can't really tell. I think I'm blind too. That might go hand in hand. Anyways, I went to the party outfit, and I think this party outfit ended up being one of my favorites because it still used that skirt, which I really like, and it had the light top, but it was a little bit different, even though it was kind of the same as a previous outfit, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I continue making outfits as usual, trying to spice it up with the leggings. I kind of ended up liking that shimmery stuff, and you can see here I went back to those big bulky boots, which I thought kind of fit the goth fashion. And then as I went on to swimwear, I noticed there wasn't a lot I could do with swimwear in this sort of fashion, so I ended up just making it sort of a normal outfit. I used like this white crop top with a pattern on it. And you can see at first I tried to do like this sort of like cover-up thing, but it didn't really work out, so then I moved on to the white crop top that didn't come with my custom content, but it had this pattern on it. And then I ended up using another skirt, which worked out well, and then I continued making the outfit as I normally would have for the previous ones. And I added accessories and did whatever I could to sort of add a little bit of variation to the sim, but in the end, all of the outfits kind of gave the same boring, repetitive thing. Like, it was very repetitive, redundant almost. So that's definitely something I wish I could have done a little better while I was making it, but I did like the different variations in leggings and stuff, if anything. So, continuing on, I made the last outfit, which was in the cold weather section. You know, I added my necklace here. And it didn't end up still adding any variation, but I did like the skirt. So I tried to add a little bit by adding like stripes and less goth patterns, but I still ended up using those same boots, which I wish I hadn't. Anyways, here I'm showing off all the outfits. We've got the athletic one, sleepwear, partying, swimwear, you know, normal. I ended up continue all that. And then I named her, and she ended up being named Alicia Jansen, I think. And I thought she kind of felt like a writer type to me, so I added the certain traits to make her feel more like a writer. I do have modded traits, so if there's any of these you don't have, that's why. I gave her the gloomy trait because I felt that, like, stereotypical goth. I did a lot of stereotypical stuff, like I made her pale, kind of skinny. Anyways, that's basically it for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I know I've been kind of boring to listen to. And if you liked it, drop a like. Bye-bye!